So today, we're going to talk a little bit about some Holy Spirit stuff. I get asked often questions about the Holy Spirit, right? Maybe you've had these questions before. People can understand the idea of the Father, right? And people can understand the idea of the Son, but sometimes when it comes to the Trinity, it's like Father, Son, and the other one, right? But he's just as real and just as powerful and just as present. See, before Jesus, the Holy Spirit existed and was at work. You can see the Spirit of God right there in the first few verses of Genesis. The Holy Spirit existed and was at work. But it moved on people. The Holy Spirit moved on people temporarily. He empowered them for a moment, but didn't stay. And you see that in David and Samuel and Saul. It says the Holy Spirit came upon them, but it would only last for a certain time. But this is the difference, is that the key difference is that God back then was among his people, but not inside of them. There's something new that has happened with the Holy Spirit since the time of Jesus in the book of Acts. Now in the book of Acts, we see a new thing. God's presence went from being in a chest, the Ark of the Covenant, carried by his people in the desert wilderness, to now that presence of God, the Holy Spirit, is being carried inside of his people, kind of in our chest. As we go about the wanderings and the journeyings of life. Do you see the connection there? Almost the whole beginning of Acts was devoted to this idea. The day of Pentecost, Acts chapter 2, the empowerment of the disciples. They were just regular, ordinary believers, and God started doing mighty stuff through nobodies by the power of his Spirit that now dwelt inside of them.